Welcome to Out in the Open 2020. It's a collaboration between myself and Declan Coyne and the South Wisconsin Singer Circle. Declan approached me to see what we could do for this year's Singer Circle, but unfortunately because of the COVID situation, we are up in the air in terms of it should have run with the Singers Festival, which is happening in October hopefully. But we decided to do earlier because of possibilities of further restrictions. The thing is, we are at the moment, because the guidelines were restricted to just 15 people at any one time, out in the open, which is ridiculous. Like if it was 81 ministers, maybe we might get away with it. Or if we were having a wedding, we might be able to have 50. But as it stands, we're only allowed 15. So, without further ado, over to Declan.
We have to stress that this whole programme is being funded by Roscommon County Council and Creative Ireland Fund. So we want to thank them very, very much for their generous contribution. I was just thinking about what we're doing here this evening. We're the theme of our walk this evening is the Irish War of Independence. And somebody told me many, many years ago that there was a song being sung in Dysart about the burning of Knockcroghery, which I had never heard of. And the man that used to sing it was long since departed this life by the time I came to live in Dysart. And I did extensive research and spent hours and hours and days looking for that song, but alas, no luck. Apart from that, if that song ever existed, I think the only local song, or at least the best known local song relating to the War of Independence from a Roscommon perspective, was the Woodlands of Loughlin. And a gentleman called Pat Beats, who made many, many recordings back in the 1930s and 40s, recorded the song. He was probably the first one to record the song. And his daughter is here with us today to sing that song. Pauline Beats Casey is going to give you the Woodlands of Loughlin.
The summer sun was sinking low behind the western sea. The lark's loud song was pealing low, but it brought no joy to me. The one I love is far away, he has left his tyrant's den. He fought till death and then he left the woodlands of Loughlin. A noble Irishman was he, John Bergen was his name. He belonged to Tipperary, and from Nina town he came. But now, thank God that he has gone away from harm and sin. He fought till death and then he left the woodlands of Loughlin. MacDermot too was brave and true on the hills of Balnagar. He's missed at many's a fireside in the homes both near and far. He's missed at home in Tully by his own dear kith and kin. His comrades true, they'll miss him too in the woodlands of Loughlin. When our heroes they were dying, they sent for the clergyman. Let no one think they fear to face the English black and tan. woodlands of Lochlan. Now take a message to the boys and tell them we are dead. And tell them to be brave and true, not to hold a drooping head. But carry on that good old fight and never to give in. Be proud to die beneath an Irish sky in the woodlands of Lochlan.
So this painting here is by Eugene Morris and it's titled The Burning of Knockcroghery, and it's self-explanatory. It's a great painting.
The struggle is over and the boys are defeated. Old Ireland surrounded with sadness and gloom. We were defeated and shamefully treated, but I, Robert Emmett, awaiting my gloom. Hung, drawn and quartered, sure that was my sentence. Soon I will show them no coward am I. My crime was the love of the land I was born in. A hero I've lived, and a hero I'll die. A barge lay at anchor, awaiting to take me over the billows to the land of the free. But I must see my sweetheart, for I know she will cheer me, and with her I will sail far over the sea. But I was arrested and cast into prison, tried as a traitor, a rebel, a spy. But no one can call me a knave or a coward, for a hero I've lived, and a hero I'll die. Hark the bells tolling, I well know its meaning. My poor heart tells me it is my death knell. In comes the clergy, the warden is leading. I have no friends here to bid me farewell. So goodbye, old Ireland, my parents, my sweetheart, companions in arms, to forget we must try. I'm proud of the honor, it was only my duty, for a hero I've lived, and a hero I'll die. Old Robert Emmett, the darling of Erin, bold Robert Emmett, he died with a smile. Farewell, companions, both loyal and daring. I lay down my life for the Emerald Isle.
In this piece I express the persecution inflicted upon the people in 1920. The violence, fear, confusion, destruction, our roots are here. The eyes peer out from hidden places. Who could be trusted? Who was who?
In Mount J one Monday morning, high upon the gallows tree, Heaven Barry gave his young life for the cause of liberty. Just a lad of 18 summers, yet there's no one can deny, as he marched to death that morning, he proudly held his head on high. Just before he faced the hangman in his dreary prison cell, British soldiers tortured Barry just because he would not tell the names of his brave comrades and other things they wish to know. Turn informer and we'll free you, Kevin Barry answered no. Calmly standing to attention while he bid his last farewell to his broken-hearted mother, whose grief no one can tell. For the cause he proudly cherished, this sad parting had to be. Then to death and softly smiling, that old Ireland would be free. Another martyr for old Ireland, another martyr for the crown, whose brutal laws to crush the Irish could not keep their spirits down. Lads like Barry are no cowards, from the foe they will not fly. Lads like Barry will free Ireland, for her sake they'll fight and die.
The artwork entitled Run, Run, Run for Your Lives depicts a young girl fleeing hand in hand with her brother and neighbours through the dead of night from their burning home and village. Houses and business were ransacked and destroyed, disrupting family lives around the county. This was a regular occurrence during the War of Independence. And he says, 1920 was a year of conflict, disruption, and cast a dark shadow over the country. People had lived in hopes that a political, peaceful solution would be found to obtain independence. This painting depicts men who took up arms to fight for freedom, and let's not forget the women.
I was born at Dublin Street, where the Nile comes to be, where loving English faith walked all over us, and every single night when me dad would come home tight, he'd invite the neighbours out to join the chorus. Come up, ye black and tans, out and fight me like a man. Show your waves to you and medals down in Flanders. That are holy IRA make you run like hell away from the green and lovely hills of Killishan. Go tell us how you slew them old Arabs 2 by 2. Like the Zulus they had spears and bows and arrows. So bravely you faced one with your 16-pounder gun, and you frightened them old natives to the marrow. Come out, ye black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your waves of you and medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely hills of Killishandra. Come, let us hear you tell how you stand the great Purnell. With that one, when you found us real and truly persecuted, where are the sneers and jeers that still don't let us hear when our leaders of 16 were executed? About cheap black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your waves of you and medals down in Flanders. That are how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely hills of Killishan. Come out, ye black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show your waves of you and medals down in Flanders. That are how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely hills of Killishandra.
Come on.
Whoa.
So when I thought of the War of Independence, the two key figures that struck to mind is Eamon De Valera and Michael Collins. With Ireland, like many things, once before it was all a republic, and over time, as we know, 26 counties, the north was divided from us, and these two men had the same agenda, the same ideas at the start, and over time their ideas of what they wanted for Ireland changed. As today, many people, some Republicans still are happy with the way things are, and many people want all 32 counties. So here's representation of two people that wanted two different things but had initially started off fighting for the same thing. So.
Cold winds from the mountain are calling soft to me. The smell of scented heather brings bitter memories. Wild and lonely eagle up in the summer sky flies high, ocean and golden, where my young babe lies. I miss him in the winter time when the snow was on the ground. The Irish hills were peaceful and love was all around. Scarcely 21 years old, a young man in his prime. We were married, darling, by the eve of Christmas time. You remember, darling, we walked the moonlit road. I held you in my arms, love. I would never let you go. Our hands, they were entwined, my love, all in the pale moonlight, by the fields of Shannon on a lonely winter's night. Then came the call to arms, love, the Down from the silent mountain, the Saxon strangers came. I held you in my arms then, my young heart wild as fear, in the fields of Shannon golden, in the springtime of the fog and Willie, all through the summer days. I heard the rifles firing in the mountains far away. I held you in my arms then, your blood ran free and bright, and you died in Cheltenham on a lonely summer's night. That was long ago, my love, now our sun grows high and tall. The hills, they are at peace again, the Saxon strangers gone. There's roses growing on your grave, there's an eagle in the sky, flying high o'er Shannon.